It's morning. How long have I been like this? I should get up. Or I might not ever get up again. I don't care. If I just kill my...
Huh?
What? My body reacted reflexively as I heard the doorbell. Somewhat surprised that I even managed to get out of bed. I went to the door. Alright. Let's see who is at the door. We have to talk to somebody. You haven't talked to anyone for over a day. You haven't even left your bed. Now, it is time to wake up, Shuichi. Who could he be? Alright, who is it? On my feet for the first time in a long while, I walked uneasily to the door. I slowly opened it, and... You look terrible. Maki! Oh, thank God. Please tell me that you came to tell us something important. We need to get everyone back on track. And you still look like you have power in you. Maki?
Hey.
Go take a shower or something. Anything to help your face. I'll be in the dining hall with everyone else.
Huh?
Everyone?
Okay.
I'll be waiting, so hurry up. Alright. We should definitely go to the dining hall. Come on, Shuichi. Maki spoke early and left. Everyone was waiting in the dining hall. I guess I should go. Yeah, we definitely should. I hurried and took a hot shower, then left my room. Alright, we're here. Everyone is in the dining hall, besides Kokichi and Kaito. But mentally, they weren't really there. The life had gone out of their eyes. Everyone here looks terrible. Really, even I look terrible. Yeah, you do look like you're out of energy, Kibo. Come on, stop looking like that.
Well, your face always looks like that. What are we talking about? We're discussing how we wanna die, right?
No. We're gonna discuss what we shall do to lift your spirits up and get you back to normal.
Huh?
What?
I wanna go without suffering. Maki, can you do something about that?
Himiko, that is the last thing I ever want you to say. Hell, I never want to hear that from you. You're not gonna die here.
Okay.
Sure, but before that, take a look at this. Huh? Is that a flashback light? A flashback light? Huh. Now that you mention it, we didn't even get the flashback light since the last case. So that must be why you wanted us all to meet in the dining hall. Oh, okay. In that case, let's use it. I mean, if we already learned about the state of the outside world, then this could very well hold something new. I mean, what else do we have left after all, eh? Okay.
Stop me. I just wanna die.
Oh, we will stop you. You're not gonna die, Himiko.
Tenko probably won't be mad if I chose to die in the...
No, she definitely would be mad. If I know Tenko well, she would want you to be strong, even in the most despair-inducing moments of your life. I myself want you to be strong, just like you showed before, so come on. Tsumugi?
In the flashback lights. But now that we've learned everything, there's no point to it.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe there is something new. I mean, might as well check it if you believe there is nothing else to do and live for. Kibo? Even in such a dire situation, urobophobia still persists. Okay, well, Maki. Maki, why do you have that? Yeah, and where did you get it?
I see.
It was on top of the table when I went to the dining hall this morning.
Huh?
It was just sitting there?
Kokichi probably just put it there.
Well then.
To confirm the truth, perhaps? If we use that flashback light, we may recover memories that corroborate his story. Well, I mean, look at it this way. He told us pretty much everything, and you're all in despair. If that is the case, why the need to confirm it even more? We have to check it, come on.
So we are supposed to use the flashback light to confirm the truth Kokichi told us. We don't need to confirm anything. We saw the outside world for ourselves.
Hey,
Do you want to die? Comfortably? I can help you, but we should check this flashback light first.
Huh?
What?
Why do we have to do that?
because
It's the only thing we can do right now. If we're going to die, then we might as well do anything we can. We'll have no regrets that way. Huh? My thoughts exactly.
that's right.
And even if it is dangerous, it wouldn't matter anymore, right? Either way, there's nothing for us to lose. We don't have any hope left.
Well,
So let's do what we can.
Oh, okay. Things won't end up any worse than they already are. So when you kill me, will it be like I'm falling asleep?
it's decided.
Then it's decided. Kibo, Shuichi, are you fine with that? Yes. Very well then.
Okay.
Yeah. And thus it was decided. Fairly painlessly, a flashback light suddenly appeared. Nothing could be more obvious and suspicious. But because our spirits were already broken, we had nothing to lose anyway.
Hey,
Okay, I'm going to turn it on. Alright, let's see if we can learn something more out of this. Maki switched on the flashback light. And at that moment, the world flipped upside down, turned inside out. That's it! I remember! Everything is connected. And we had forgotten. We have forgotten that everything is connected. What? Hope's Peak Academy! It all started at the academy. A government-backed school that nurtured the most talented students in various subjects. Hope's Peak Academy. And the event that tore that school apart changed the world. The biggest, most awful, and most tragic event in human history. It triggered a wave of terrorism and war across the world. Humanity's true despair. Half the world was destroyed as a result of the terrible violence. And that tragedy was caused by a single high school girl. The ultimate despair, Chunko Enoshima. She used whatever means necessary to paint the world in despair. The killing game of the 68th class of Hoxpee Academy was the same way. Trapped by the ultimate despair, forced into a killing game. But after Junko Enoshima died, the case was closed, and the world began to slowly recover. But Junko's disciples, the remnants of despair, weren't done sowing chaos. The Future Foundation fought against them, trying to restore order. The war between hope and despair grew more and more extreme. The fight raged on, but came to a sudden end. And right then, it was from then on that we remembered. It was the beginning of our truth. One day, terrible despair suddenly rained from the sky. A countless number of meteorites fell upon the world, carrying an unknown virus. Emboldened by the overwhelming despair, the remnants cried, "Humanity deserves damnation!" The Future Foundation was overwhelmed by the renewed despair, and quickly lost influence. But then, Makoto Naegi, together with the former members of the Future Foundation, started the Gopher Project at Hoxpee Academy. Wait, what? The Gopher Project? They started it? Only genius can overcome nature, and only hope can overcome despair. Our young geniuses must escape this earth, to become the seeds of the future. That is the only hope for humanity. With those principles, the Gopher Project began, and 16 Hoxpee students were selected. We were those 16 students. That's it. We weren't all attending different high schools. We were all attending the rebuilt Hoxpee Academy. We were the students that applied after learning Hoxpee was rebuilt. And the new Hoxpee was like the last, in that it accepted applications for talented students, and cultivated ultimate talents. Hoxpee Academy was a large school, so we were all in separate classes. But we were all students of Hoxpee Academy. From the candidates, the 16 of us were selected for the Gopher Project because... No, we weren't selected. We were the only ones left. The mysterious virus from the meteorites had spread rapidly around the world. The entire world was on the brink of extinction. Hope had almost triumphed, but cruel despair came roaring back to overtake the world. But we just happened to be immune to the virus. That was the reason why we were chosen for the Gopher Project. I finally remembered. That world, this world, it's all connected.
That's it!
Everyone, did you all remember? Oh my goodness gracious.
Yes.
Yes, I can vividly recall everything now.
I guess.
Yeah, why, how could we forget something so important?
Yeah.
We were students of Hoxpee Academy.
Students of Hoxpee Academy? You attended Hoxpee as well?
We were the symbols of hope entrusted with the survival of humanity.
Okay.
Except for one person.
That punk.
Kokichi Oma.
The mastermind behind this killing game. His organization's real identity.
They were the remnants of despair.
That's right. The cult organization out to destroy the Gopher Project. If Kokichi is the leader, That means he controls the remnants of despair. Out of all of us, he is the closest to the ultimate despair.
Kokichi! A remnant to despair!
It's so obvious. A killing game like this could only be done by the remnants of despair.
Last trials, Monokuma, and students of Hope's Peak Academy. It's all just like Junko Enoshima's killing game. Only someone who worships the ultimate despair would replicate that killing game.
Which means
that this killing game is just like the one that came before. It's a battle between hope and despair. A battle between hope and despair. A killing game that mires hope in dark despair.
Got a minute?
Wait, hold on. If this was such an important killing game, then why did Kokichi abandon it?
That's also something the remnants of despair would do. They admired Junko Enoshima, right? He made an elaborate plan to cause us to despair, but he got bored of that plan.
Bored?
Jeez.
Wanted to feel the despair of your plan being ruined. That's the ultimate despair for you.
hey,
What's wrong, Maki?
So what?
Nothing. I'm just not convinced.
It's okay.
It's probably fine though. It's not a big deal. You're probably questioning something too. There definitely seems to be something odd about this whole thing. But it doesn't matter. Because everyone seems to be feeling much better now. Everyone seems to have gained determination again. That means it is time for us to do something about this whole thing, instead of thinking of death.
okay.
Are you sure? Yes, of course I'm sure, you fucking idiot!
But
We finally learned the truth, but we still can't do anything. Even if we get out of this academy, the outside world is still destroyed. There's no hope left for us.
Everyone!
No! We just need to become that hope.
what's wrong?
Huh? What's with you all of a sudden?
If I must.
If all hope is lost, then it's up to us to become that hope. Yeah, that is the spirit. I mean, why do we have to do whatever Kokichi wants? You guys are not gonna sit here and do nothing. If he truly masterminded this whole thing, then we might as well go all out and teach him a lesson. After all, we're students of Hope's Peak Academy, aren't we? We're all that's left of the 16 who survived the battle between hope and despair.
Listen closely.
If we give up now, everyone who fought on the side of hope will have fought for nothing. Those we have lost thus far. Kaede, Rantaro, Ryoma, Kirumi, everyone. You're all gonna fight for those who have died. For those you have loved. Some of them have fought for you, so you might as well try to fight for them.
That's true.
Fought for nothing.
I heard it.
That's what my inner voice is telling me. That no matter what, I cannot abandon hope. I cannot give up. Yes, that's what it's urging me to do.
Leave it to me.
So I will not despair. Even if it's only a little, I will move forward with hope.
Okay.
Kibo.
Listen closely.
Right now, there is no use in thinking about whether our lives have meaning or not. Because as long as we're alive, we still have the power to decide that meaning for ourselves. That's what I believe hope is.
I see.
That's what hope is. I see. Yeah, you're right. We're the students of the new Hope's Peak Academy. We're built as a symbol of hope.
Yeah.
If we, the students of Hope's Peak, give up, the world really will be plunged into despair.
You're right.
I got it. In the end, it's all about willpower. I'm gonna live till the end and never give up.
Yeah, that's the spirit, Tsum Tsum.
We won't be able to do anything in that destroyed world.
Great, huh?
But making the impossible possible is what magic is all about.
Yeah, baby. With almighty magic coming from Himiko, we can make the impossible possible.
It's a pain, but it'll be worth it. I'll live. I'll live for 100 million more years.
That's the spirit. Guys,
You're right.
you're right. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's fight together. Against despair.
Yes.
Yes, as long as we stand together, without giving in to despair, we will find a new hope. We all stood in unison. We each felt the power of hope coursing through us, driving our bodies. The hope born in this academy, a tree of life with roots down deep. It was supporting each and every one of us.
Yeah, motivation is rushing through my entire body. This is the power of hope.
Well, you surely feel like all your MP has been replenished. That's so nice.
When I laugh like that, you sound less like a mage and more like a wicked witch.
Well, she does have a cauldron in her lab. She surely must have like a side job of being a witch, outside of her performing in her shows. Kokichi may have left that flashback light to make us give up. But if that was his plan, it failed. It's true. It does seem as though Kokichi's plan went wrong somewhere. The only person who can give us flashlight lights is Kokichi.
Hey,
So what's our plan now? What are we going to do about Kokichi?
That's right.
We gotta stop you-know-who, the Remnant Despair, or this despair will never end.
Okay.
We have to save Kaito too. Yep. Most importantly, we gotta save our friend from Kokichi. Like hell we're gonna leave him to do what he wants with Kaito. If Kokichi wants to play the villain, then we are gonna play the heroes. We are gonna save Kaito and live to tell our stories.
You're right.
Yeah, of course.
You're right.
He's so stupidly positive. He's just the kind of guy we need at a time like this.
Indeed. I mean, even Kokichi said it himself. Him alone is no bother, but him making us all work together is a hassle. He knows that Kaito can become quite problematic, so he's definitely a source of power in Kokichi's eyes.
that's right.
With Kaito by our side encouraging us, and even if we aren't the only people left, I think we can still find a new hope. Yeah, that's exactly right. I knew that, even in a situation like this, he'd think of something.
The problem is, where are Kokichi and Kaito?
Most likely at the hangar.
It's okay.
They are in the Exile hangar.
Huh?
But both of them? Kokichi did say that Kaito would be trapped in there, but
Okay.
by chance, I happened to see Kokichi leaving the hangar during nighttime yesterday. Well, you did great doing that, Maki. Now we know that Kokichi has something important to do in the hangar too.
What?
By chance? Really?
Right.
I bet the truth is, you were worried about Kaito, and were watching the hangar all day.
Yep. There is no hiding it, Makiro. Kaito and Maki, sitting on a star. K.I. Okay, probably should stop before I put myself in danger. Looks like that was the case.
So what?
It's not like I was worried about Kaito or anything. I just had nothing else to do. Also, I'm used to watching others, so it wasn't any problem. It's important for assassins to watch their targets, and think of ways to kill them.
Stop it.
Stop! We were just getting mushy. We had to make it all bloody instead.
Yeah, you're hitting all the notes. You are hitting all the notes for complete tsundere personality. I would classify you as a delicious, mushy, and bloody makiro. So delicious Kaito won't be able to resist.
100%.
We know they are in the Exaso hangar. How do we get them out?
By the way,
The hangar has an alarm system that will go off if anyone approaches the shutter. On top of that, Kokichi has the alarm remote key to shut off that alarm system.
And there's also an electric barrier, right? You need to do something about that too.
yes.
Yes, but even approaching the control panel will set off the alarm too.
Eh, so many problems right up from the start. What should we do?
Well, for starters, we still have the electro hammers with us. We still probably won't be able to approach the control panel without the alarm going off. But we can destroy the panel to deactivate the barrier.
It's okay.
It'll be fine. I think I know how to stop the alarm system and the electric barrier. Does she have an idea? Okay. Here we go!
Okay.
If you don't stop Kokichi, a remnant of despair, then this despair will never end. But something like that would be a stench from my magic. It's overflowing with hope.
Oh yeah! Magic can destroy any kind of evil! So Kimiko can surely help us in saving Kaito.
After you've undone the alarm system and electric barrier, then leave it to me.
Yeah, we surely will.
How did I forget I was a student of the academy?
I suspect that Kokichi was very deliberate about erasing our memories. Because we gain newfound power now that we remember Hospi Academy.
You're right.
Kokichi was afraid of us awakening the power of hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it, Shuichi. Let's rescue Kaito and stop Kokichi.
Yeah, we definitely shall.
Kokichi.
Most importantly, we have to save our friend. I will not let Kokichi's despair win in the end. As students of Hospi Academy, we must unite and fight against despair. And save Kaito! Alright. Well, Maki? How do you plan to get past the alarm system and barrier?
Okay.
With the electro hammer.
Well,
If you hit the control panel with it, it should disable the electric barrier. We did the same thing to the electronic lock on the exit to the outside world. But it won't work the same way on the alarm system, will it? The alarm will go off before we can even get close enough to use the electro hammer.
that's true.
Then we'll use this. Wait, what? You have that too? Where did you get that? I thought that Kokichi had it. Is that... It's not exactly a bomb though, even if it is called an electro bomb. It jams electronic signals by scattering particles that interfere with electromagnetic waves. For 2 hours, any and all electronic devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled. It's perfect for any secret activities too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind. This invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them. So I need to use them carefully. You guys will have to settle for the electro hammers.
But
Why do you have that, Maki? They're only 3 and I thought Kokichi had them. I stole it from his pocket. You stole them from him? I must say, you have come pretty prepared today, with all this information you have given us.
Okay.
During that time... As expected! Your kleptomania and terrifying glare are both first class. That's our Makiro!
Okay.
The terrifying glare part was a joke. So, can you stop glaring at me so terrifyingly?
Yeah, I mean, seriously, Maki. Can you just lighten up a bit?
Thank you very much.
Nice work, Maki. We can use that electro bomb to get inside the hangar.
No.
Not only that, it will disable all communication.
Okay.
That should include the remote control Kokichi uses for the exisals.
100%.
If we use the electro bomb in front of the shutter, it should affect the entire hangar.
Then Kokichi will be good as butt naked. All he'll be able to do is hold his crotch and run.
Wow, that is a mental image that I didn't want to imagine today. Thank you, Hibiko.
No.
But he might still be able to control an accessor from inside.
Oh my!
Hey, butt naked?
Oh no! His schlong will act as a third arm for his secret weapon inside of the accessor.
No.
No, I'm pretty sure he'll be clothed.
Oh, phew. Thank you, Tum Tum, for letting us, for telling us that he will still be clothed. Phew, I was so worried there.
I see.
And then we should bring the electro hammers as a precaution against the exisals.
Yeah, dang. I just left mine sitting around without charging it.
Sorry.
Sorry, but I did too. It takes 24 hours to charge an electro hammer, so you have to wait until tomorrow morning.
Huh?
We're going to wait until tomorrow morning? What about the hangar?
We don't really have a choice, do we? Without the electro hammers, it's impossible.
Remember.
Maki, I know that you don't want to wait a single minute more than necessary. But we shouldn't try this until tomorrow. When everyone is ready.
That's true.
Fine. That's what we'll do then. This time we'll definitely kill him. Yeah. Maki? Kill. Okay, let's not go that far here, Maki.
Wait!
No, Maki, you can't. Even if he is a remnant of despair, that doesn't...
That punk.
But if we kill him, then everything will end. We have no other choice. For that reason, I will kill him. No,
No.
but you can't.
You're right.
I understand how you feel, Maki. Though we'd feel bad after we killed him.
Don't!
You will be no different than the killing game that has caused us so much suffering.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing the Remnants of Despair or Kira would do.
Kira? Who the hell is Kira? But yeah, death is what the Remnants of Despair want. It is the core of the killing game, obviously, so the more death, the worse it becomes. So no more deaths, damn it. Not even in the name of hope. Not even in the name of hope.
Okay.
But Kaito said the killing is wrong, remember? Yeah. Most importantly, Kaito said it best that killing is just wrong, no matter what motive we have. Whether it is hope or despair. So we should just not do this.
I knew it.
So we can't. Yeah, even Kaito said it. And you know you can't go wrong with what Kaito said, Maki.
Okay.
Fine. If one thinks that way, then I'll listen to you guys.
Well,
But if it seems like anything dangerous is going to happen, then I'll definitely kill him.
Oh.
Or, you know, just incapacitate him. Cut his legs and arms.
Wow, Maki is actually reliable?
No.
Nah, she's dangerous. There's nothing more dangerous than a Hidemakiro.
Yeah. Too hot and it burns your tongue. A good balanced Makiro is a good Makiro. But too hot and it might kill you. Both literally and figuratively.
If a Makiro gets to hit it, he could burn your tongue.
Exactly my thoughts. Okay, sheesh, we get it. God, killing the mood here. You're definitely a good mood killer. Which you surely are talented in, given that you are an assassin.
Did you see those eyes? They were like a predator looking at its prey.
And Kaito would surely fit well as the... Oh, okay, I'm really gonna die if I continue joking like this, so I probably should just stop.
Well,
You may have deserved that, Himiko. But it's true that this is quite unexpected. I didn't think we'd be able to stand together as one again. And it's thanks to Maki. While we were sedentary, feeling sorry for ourselves, she was planning. I suppose it might also be thanks to Kaito. Because Kaito was worried about her, she promised to work hard to do her best. Of course. If I pointed that out, she'd ask me if I wanted to die again.
Got a minute?
What are you looking at? Oh. Nothing?
sorry.
Sorry.
Hey.
Let's do our best. Then the three of us can train together again.
Okay.
Yeah, right. We finalized our plan to get into the Exisal hangar tomorrow morning. Until then, we would wait for the Electrohammers to recharge and finish preparations. We split up, focused and determined. Alright! Things are going up swell.
All right.
Now it is time for action! It is time to save Kaito. Usami? Usami, where are you? Usami, please. I have to talk to you. Where are you?
Well, no luck, eh? Seems that she's avoiding you real hard now.
I don't understand.
What? You don't understand why Usami would feel this way?
No, I mean... I do understand that she would feel sad because of me. And disappointed, but... For her to outright avoid me like this... It's just not like her. Knowing her, she would at least try to listen to what I have to say. She's too nice and forgiving to just do this. To outright avoid me like this.
Well, I guess she had it with the way things are. I mean, there is a limit to how nice someone can be, until they say enough is enough. Feeling awful, aren't you?
Gee, you think?
What with the shocking truth that Kokichi revealed to all of us, and seeing the students so lifeless after all this, it does hit you real hard, doesn't it?
Yeah, I know. Doesn't make it any easier knowing that the entire world is in ruins, and that the remaining students are the only humans left. Even if I feel like there are still some mysteries left, and I don't believe everything that Kokichi is saying, it makes me wonder, what will happen with the students? They're probably not gonna survive long at this point, the way they are now. It makes me question, what is even the point anymore? I already am turning much worse as time goes on, just like you said before. I'm just confused. I don't know what to believe in anymore. You're right. I probably am gonna start losing faith in the students. And after all this, I'm gonna feel even worse than I did after the final killing game. I'm gonna look back on these moments and feel even more disgusted at—
Boring.
Eh?
You are starting to become really boring now. And here I thought you had bigger cojones to fight your enemies. But I guess it's all in vain. You do seem to be an easy target for despair in the end. I am, however, more interested in some stuff that I never got an answer to.
What's that?
Particularly this sword that you carry. Where did you even get this? I don't remember this sword being used by you before this killing game. Was it made specifically for this killing game? For what reason, though? Also, this is something that has been bugging me for a while. We have been blown by explosions countless times in the past, and we had means of repairing our bones and be in top shape. And yet the scar on our heads that we had ever since the first killing game stayed like this. Why is that?
The scar?
Yeah. Almost as if it stayed like this on purpose. Feeling better?
Yeah.
Never thought you'd be such a pussy and cry like that over the scar.
I am an idiot.
Well, yeah, you are. That's old news at this point.
I mean that I am an idiot for feeling like this, when I really shouldn't.
Eh?
Despair. Remember when we talked about my obsession and confusion over the killing games? And why I'm participating in this too? That I was trying to find some purpose in all this? Well, I guess I was. But I already found that purpose a long time ago. The reason why I'm going into these killing games isn't because I'm obsessed or anything. It isn't because I'm starting to lose my mind or that I want death to happen. It isn't because I want to feel sadness or pain because I like doing that to myself. It is because I want these kids to survive. I want these students to not feel pain and in the end escape this hell. I want them to survive because I believe in them. I remember when I told Usami about the wonderful stories that are being told over the course of our adventures. And true enough, I wasn't truly honest about it because I was clouded by the horrific events of the final killing game. Even if I was carrying this suitcase with me all this time, I ran away from the past. And because of that, I didn't get to fully enjoy the happy ending. Isn't this why we read books or play video games with heavy stories? To have belief in the heroes of these stories and see them get their happy ending. Now, when I look back, I do feel happy. I do feel happy that the students of Class 77 survived in the end. I do feel happy that Kyoko ended up alive. So, now I want to feel the same thing. I no longer want to think that a person can never change. Whatever will happen to these students, I will be rooting for them and believe them. Whatever actions they will make, I will not feel hatred or disappointment, and instead I will understand them. And I will not lose myself anymore. I will be with them when they confront the mastermind, and I will be with them when they get their freedom, just like I did many times before. That is why I'm here.
Very interesting. I do have to remind you, things won't end well for those who lie to themselves. And now, you are truly not lying anymore.
Of course I'm not. This is what I truly feel.
Indeed. However, the ending that you also wanted is still out of reach at this point. I mean, the students are still a bunch of zombies right now. So, how do you think they will bounce back from all this?
Can't say that I really have like a straight answer for this. But something must be done in order for them to get their motivation back. I want Kaito to be saved.
Well, I say good luck. You will need it.